Time do you put into your vertical and you can jump out of the roof? How much time do you work on that throughout practice? Or is it just a natural gift?
It's natural. Everyone knows that because my brother has bounced. My dad still can dunk it. He's 40 years old. So it's definitely like in the genes. It's definitely natural.
And everybody's been asking, do you even have a brother?
Do I even have a brother?
Yeah, because
I have a long lost brother. He plays for the Knicks.
Every time you come on TV, they always say you're Obi Toppin's brother.
I know. Sometimes I say, who is that? I kind of forget sometimes.
Sometimes they make that your first name.
Yeah, it happens. I'm used to it now.
Who wins a dunk contest? Your dad when he was your age? Your dad when he was your age, or you?
Me, 100%. Like 100%. Even if my brother had a dunk contest with me right now, I would win.
What are some big differences from last year's team compared to this year's team?
Some big differences. Off the court, we got to spend a lot of time together. On the court, everyone's communicating more. We have better shooters, so we'll be able to space the floor and find the gaps and find our teammates and be able to hit, knock down shots.
How important is it to have a deep team this year?
It's very important because it's a long season, so you don't know what's going to happen. Everyone has to play their role. Everyone has to bring something to the table, and when it's their time to play, they got to be ready.
How are you going to feel playing in front of a packed arena this year?
I can't wait. I'm excited. Being at Big Blue, hearing the fans chant, "Go Big Blue," hearing the fans cheer us on, like it was definitely a surreal moment, and I'm excited to play in front of Rupp.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing well.
Good.
This season, it feels like you've got your guys that have transferred in, you've got the freshmen, and then you've got the returners. There's kind of three different groups of guys. How have all those groups meshed? I mean,
very well. We don't have any cliques on this team. We all get along and we all do everything together. So that's all I can say. We're a very solidified team who does everything together, and we love each other.
Do you think some of that has been easier this season because you all have gotten to actually spend time together outside of practice?
100%. That's the big difference from last year. We didn't get that last year, so we didn't have that bond. We didn't have that connection.
Cal talked a lot today about how fast he wants this team to play this season. Has that been something different from you from last year, or is it kind of like just building on what you've already started?
We're definitely just building on what we started. For me, I'm an athletic player, so it's not going to be as hard. But even watching practice and seeing the guys run the court, run their lanes, this is going to be a fast team, and nobody has a problem with that.
You talked about specifically Oscar and how fast he's moving. You find yourself trying to keep up with Oscar?
No, Oscar needs to keep up with me. I'm the fastest. But Oscar's a big guy, and the way he moves his feet is just crazy to me because he's 250 pounds, and the way he moves is crazy.
Do you think it's a challenge at all to sort of keep your feet moving fast but keep your mind kind of calm and relaxed?
It's definitely a challenge, but as you do it more, as you get the mental reps in, it's going to become easier.
Cal also talked about how strong the guard play on this team has been. What have you seen out of all those guys so far?
It's amazing. Ty, Xavier, Davion. I'm excited. I'm excited to play with those guys. I'm excited to see what we can do in real game situations. So I love watching them play. I love seeing what they can do, and I'm excited.
How excited are you for a full Rupp Arena? I mean, you got a taste of it at Big Blue Madness. Does that make you more excited for when that's the real thing for an actual game?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I can't wait for that moment.
Jacob, you mentioned your brother. How many Knicks games do you get to catch a year? Like, will you be watching tonight?
I try to watch every game on television, but sometimes I miss them. Last year, I went to, I believe, 4 Knicks games, and it was very fun watching him play. It was very fun.
The Kentucky fans have a special interest in the Knicks because there's so many UK players.
Right.
Do you get a lot of? I mean, do people talk to you about that here, or?
I mean, not really.
Yeah.
No one talks to me about that. I'm really focused on this team and what I bring to the team. But yeah, it's definitely obvious. There's a lot of Kentucky players on that team, so it's mentioned here and there, but I'm not really focused on that right now.
Last year it was always mentioned that you were Obi's brother. Do you think this year they're going to start saying Obi is Jacob's brother?
100%. 100%.
You probably already answered this, John Calipari was talking about speed, speed, speed. What does that mean for the bigs? The guards, yeah, but I mean, what does that mean for you guys?
I mean, we have very athletic bigs who can run the court very well, so that's not a problem for them.
You looking forward?